the flesh and behaving only in a human way? For when one says, I follow Paul, and another, I follow Apollos, are you not being really human? You see what Paul is doing is he's asking these diagnostic questions. He's querying them. He said, look, when you do this, doesn't it show that you are not spiritually mature in your life? And what was the number one thing that was showing up in their lives, in their relationships? It was envying and quarreling, jealousy and strife. In Galatians chapter 5, where Paul lists all of the fruit of the flesh, jealousy and strife is listed right alongside murder and adultery and pornography and all those horrible sins. Paul says, so when you are jealous, when you are striving with one another, does that not show that you are still fleshly? That you're still thinking about what you like rather than what is best for God and for the body? Is that not what is happening in your life? He was asking these questions to get them to think. And as I was preparing for today, I got to this part, and I thought about our role as pastors. I have the amazingly blessed role of being your transitional pastor. I love every day of it so far, and I'll love every day of it until you call your next pastor, and I'll hug his neck, and I'll stand here and I'll pray over him, and he'll open his Bible, and he'll begin to teach you, and I'll head to the back door and go to the next church that I can do this to. Maybe two more than with. What are you going to do with? But one of the things you have to allow your pastors to do, and I would say this to the search team as you're looking for the candidate, I would say this to the congregation when we welcome God's next man to this pulpit, is to give him the opportunity, not that, encourage him to ask us hard questions. I see no amens to that. And that's okay. That's okay. It's not what it is an amen point. But let's be honest, in our flesh, we would love to be able to come to church and go home and feel like, you know what, I'm an A-plus kind of guy. And we are in Christ. But we can't get there until we ask the tough questions. And Paul asks some tough questions because he knows these Corinthians are good people. Remember chapter 1, verses 1 to 9? They're blessed, they've been given gifts, they've done all these things. You are wonderful folks. But the way you're living your life needs to clean up. And all of our lives need cleaning up, beginning with the one who's asking the questions. We must make sure that we let our leaders ask us hard questions. Questions sometimes that we don't want to hear. Because God is constantly forming us and shaping us in the image of Christ. And he uses his servants, his under-shepherds, as part of that process. So what he's saying to the Corinthians is, you're spiritual, you are not natural. And this is, you're not the natural, you're not the person that is earthly, that is not converted, that does not have the Holy Spirit, that thinks that the gospel is foolish and all this. You have come to Christ. The Holy Spirit lives in you, and he speaks to you, and he guides you as you see what is the wisdom of the gospel. What is the wisdom of Christ? But you're still immature in your faith, because when you start differing over whether you were baptized by Paul or by Apollos or by Cephas or who you're following, you're just like the guys in the market figuring out who's their next patron, who's going to sign off recommending you for a job on the letter that they send. You're looking for someone that can give you value and look better as you rather than focusing your attention on them. And so what Paul does then is he turns and says, we've got to find the source. We've got to resource your growth. The source you've been looking for is your own self, your own abilities, your own wisdom, your own connections, your own things, all of that kind of stuff. I met a guy about 11 years ago named Larry. Larry's a great guy. Veteran. Marine. Just a good man's man, great guy. Member of Presbyterian Church. Says he's a Christian. I don't necessarily doubt that. But I asked him one time, I said, Larry, have you ever thought about maybe visiting a Baptist church? I kind of like being a Baptist. He said, no. He said, all the wealthy connections are in the Presbyterian church. You see, he was a realtor. Nothing wrong being a realtor, by the way. He was all a realtor, because you're married to him. Or have kids who are realtors. I have some. My kids are in real estate. Nothing wrong with that. But you see, Larry saw his connection with the church as a way to make good business contacts. And so he's standing around in the lobby of the church after the service is over, figuring out who now needs to buy or sell a house and how he can help them find something. And I think to this day now, Larry's probably not going to church at all anymore. Because he was looking to the wrong source, the wrong reason for why he was having a relationship with God's people. So we have to resource our growth. And get it away from ourselves and get it back into God who truly gives the growth. So with that in mind, let's look at what he says in verse 5. He says, what then is Apollos? What is Paul? You notice he didn't say who. He said what? He's depersonalizing himself. He said, look, it's not about who we are. It's about what we are to you. What's an Apollos? What's a Paul? What's a Greg or a Steve or an Eddie? What's this? It's just a servant. Servants through whom we believe as the Lord assigned to each. Paul said, listen, you Corinthians, you think it's all about who you're connected with. I got news for you. Every one of us who have served you as leaders, every one of us who brought you the gospel and fed you and nourished you and helped you grow, we are nothing but servants who were assigned by God to do the tasks that we have done. It's not about us, it's about Him. He's the one that sent us. After 13 years at Westview First Baptist Church, 10 years as lead pastor, someone asked me the other day, do you feel like that you were a success as a pastor? I said, I'm not even going to begin to answer that question. I have no idea. The one thing I know is that I was the exact right person to be the pastor there. He said, well, how did you know that? Because if it hadn't been God, wouldn't put me there.